Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Matt, I am the American-Canadian Gamer, and welcome to the first episode of my Intel and Skulls guide for Halo 5's campaign. 343 have hidden a series of Intel and Skulls throughout each mission in Halo 5, and I'm going to go through and show you the most efficient way to go through and pick all of them up, where to find them all in one playthrough of the mission. And I'm going to be doing these on easy, because I'm just going through to pick stuff up, not exactly to beat any other challenges. So, I will go ahead and cut to where we can find the first piece of intel on the very first mission, Osiris. Okay, the very first piece of intel is actually incredibly easy to overlook and incredibly easy to find. Immediately after all this stuff here happens, walk over to the right between these two things right here, and you'll find the first data pad right next to this poor little grunt who's dead right here. So just pick it up, and it'll say that I found 2 out of 7 because I found 1 in my first playthrough. At the end of this, by the way, I'll put all the intel audio so that you can hear them uninterrupted with what's going on in the middle of this mission. So, let's go ahead and cut to the next one, which we'll get to after we clear out this following area. So, we'll cut to that. Okay, once you clear out that area, you're going to come to this area, this instance where these 2 soldiers appear, and they start doing their little warp thing. So you're just going to follow them up. Just doing your thing, follow them up to through where they go. And this is where you first have to learn how to do the Spartan charge. You're going to just charge through this ice wall. And immediately on your left, as you walk out here, after killing whatever enemies you have to worry about right here, immediately out here on the left is another data pad and a carbine for you to use next to this dead elite. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that. And before we move on to the next data pad, pick up that carbine, we're going to want to clear out this entire area. So go ahead, clear this area out. I'm going to cut to the next data pad and the skull for this mission. Alright, now once you've cleared out the battlefield, there's going to be a structure right here in the middle where this rock formation leads into. You're going to jump up onto this, and then you're going to sprint, and you're going to jump and hold A and jump up onto here as well. And up on top of this platform right in front of you, next to the grunt that has the needler next to it, up here is going to be another data pad along with an elite who's buried in the snow. Doesn't know what to do with himself. Just making snow angels the hard way, I guess. So, grab this intel. And immediately after this intel has been grabbed, all you have to do is move forward to find the skull. Just drop off and you're going to walk over past this door to this ledge, jump up on top of it, and over here, just right on the edge right here, just overlooking the battlefield with a good view, is the I Would Have Been Your Daddy skull. So we got the only skull on Osiris. So I'm going to go ahead and cut to the next piece of intel, which is not very far ahead of us. Alright, the next piece of intel comes shortly after you spot the Kraken for the first time. Just go along the normal path that you would along to the left here, but instead of going up to these doors right here, go ahead and just kind of go straight and drop into this area down here. Now you'll go forward and you'll see up on this ledge right here, there is a plasma grenade right here next to a dead elite. The data pad is right up here with them. That is the 4th piece of intel on Osiris. Now to get the next one, let me jump up here. Do I know how to jump? I know how to jump. The next one, you'll have to most likely clear out this whole other area, or you're going to want to, I should say, because you're going to need it to move on anyways. Clear out this whole big battlefield, and we're going to cut to where the next piece of intel is after this battlefield has been cleared out. Okay, now once this entire area is clear, the game's going to want you to go through these doors. Instead, come up here to the right on this ledge up here, jump on up here, and just follow the pathway, and down in this area, you're going to find an elite who, I don't know what's up with this guy. He got stuck in a really unfortunate position, but next to him is the next data pad. So there is 5 out of 7 Osiris intel discovered, and you can also, if you so desire, grab a nice binary rifle that's sitting right over here. You can enjoy the view, and then we're going to move on to the next piece of intel, which I'm not even going to cut for it because it's right up ahead. You're going to go back through the door that the game wants you to go through, And before you get to before you enter the room where you have to fight the knights and everything else in there, you're going to look to the right and there's going to be a window. I'll show you exactly what I mean. This door opens up. There's where you have to go. To the right is a window. At this window, there is the next data pad. 6 out of 7 discovered. Okay, the next one is just in this following room that we have to go into. So go ahead, clear it out, and I'm going to cut to where I have cleared out this room, and I'll show you where the last data pad is. Alright, now once this room is clear, the final piece of intel is just over on the right up in this corner. So just head on over this way, leap on up here, and next to all these dead bodies, there is the final data pad. 7 out of 7 Osiris intels have been discovered. So, there we have it. Those are all the intel here. I will go ahead and allow you to listen to all of them back to back, and I'll see you in the next episode.
Chulandama, he said we go to Kamchatka and get big weapons, but this place is so cold. I hate it. But maybe if weapon big enough, it can smash the Arbiter. I hope he goes squish when it happens. Or maybe pop, pop.
The native defense system has been disabled, but Halsey was not able to bring alert system down in time. Promethean forces will arrive within the hour. This human is more trouble than she is worth.
All of the readings I would expect from a Forerunner structure of this scale are erratic at best. I'm beginning to wonder if the signal is in fact bouncing off these locations, as I theorized, or if she is trying to access them directly and failing.
Fall back to the perimeter of the holy site and hold the line. If you allow so much as a crawler to get past you, I will remove your head myself.
The signal is consistent with previous, I hesitate to call them messages, that implies communication. This is more like echolocation, a signal bouncing off Forerunner objects, mapping, searching for something. But what? What could she think to find? We have penetrated the structure that was a focal point for the last signal. I have yet to gain access to anything informative. Jules' people are more concerned with ceremony than allowing me to do my work. Obtained scans of new Forerunner glyphs. One is completely new. Running the other through the system revealed it contains a similar design to an ancient Sangheli symbol. This symbol referred to a demon who sleeps in the ground and must not wake. How this relates to the signal, I am unsure.